Now, this is also a long drive up to Parry Sound, and this is where we find Kasia. And Kasia, you are one brave lady, and you look great out there in that red winter jacket.
I don't feel so great, and I don't think I look so great because I'm basically soaked to the bone, chilled to the bone. It is so very cold with these really strong westerly winds, Rachel. We've got gusts about 50K, and earlier when you came to me or when I was going live in the previous show, I was essentially attacked by all this snow. It's not as intense right now, but it will be intensifying throughout the day, on and off, really, because we just continue to have this band coming off of Georgian Bay to this area. You can see the giant snow piles behind me, 100 centimeters of snow already on the ground, and still much, much more to come today. So many problems on the roads. It's very uncomfortable out here. But the locals, we've been talking to some of them, they're just saying, well, this is normal. It's okay. They're used to it. I'm not, though. Back to you inside.
Okay, Kasia, I bet you can't wait to get back here. There. Now, this is also a very brave lady, Kasia Bodurka in Parry Sound. And Kasia, I feel like every time I've seen you this week, you've been in the big red parka getting just blasted with snow.
Yeah, and that's accurate, Rachel. Here we are in Parry Sound, and it's pretty intense right now. But if you came to us a little while ago, I was essentially being attacked by the snow. It was so very intense then. But the winds, the gusts are pretty strong right now. We're looking at 40 to 50K gusts. Of course, the snow is flying. These squalls, I mean, they have a large body of water to traverse, and because of that, they're more intense. They're more severe in this region, and they're going to be carrying on throughout the day. Rachel, there's already 100 centimeters of snow on the ground in Parry Sound, and an additional 25 set to come to this area today. So many problems on the roads as well. We can't even get into that, but all this to say, stay off the roads if you are in this region. Rachel?
Kasia, that is great advice.
For me, a Southern Ontario gal, this is cold. We've got super frigid temperatures, feeling like the minus mid-teens, with wind gusts upwards of 40 kilometers an hour here in Parry Sound. We have got snow squalls. Obviously, that's the big story through this area, still accumulating an additional 25 centimeters on top of the 100 centimeters of snow that's already on the ground through this area. But again, going back to those temperatures, Kasia behind me tells me she's from Calgary. She didn't want to appear on camera, but she really put me in my place when she says this is nothing in terms of temperatures. I'm in my sweater, she says, and it's fine. Minus 30 is when it's really, really cold. But I personally suggest bundle up if you're in this area and stay off the roads. Already some roads are shut down as a result of these snow squalls.
Let's go now further north. We're going to go to Parry Sound, and it's amazing how much snow has been falling there.
This is probably the worst weather that I have reported from yet. I'm coming to you from the Parry Sound region, where wind speeds are at about 50 kilometers an hour. These are your gusts, by the way. And these snow squalls, they are absolutely relentless. I feel like I'm being attacked by the snow right now. This is a very uncomfortable situation. When you're trying to navigate the highways around here, it's near impossible. You can barely see your hand in front of you. So it's one of those situations where locals, they should be off the roads. They should not want to even attempt a ride since these snow squalls, they will be lasting throughout much of the day. Already there's 100 centimeters of snow on the ground in this region, and an additional 25 is set to come to this region today. Back to you inside.
Thank you, Kasia. And never have I seen you do a hit with your eyes closed. I can't blame you for it because, of course, the wind is whipping around and the winds are still going to be strong.
We come to you from Parry Sound, where we're still impacted by these snow squalls and still highway closures in the area and cottage country. That's why we have a number of trucks behind us. Obviously, they can't get past this region. Ron, this isn't your first rodeo. I know you've been impacted by weather like this before. How are you feeling by it today?
This is Canada. You gotta learn to live with it and enjoy it.
Right. Pack your patience.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it could be some time by the time you get back onto the road. In the meantime, well, it looks like we don't have a choice. It's a snow day. It's the buses aren't running as well. Stay safe and stay warm. We come to you from snowy Parry Sound, where there's already over 100 centimeters of snow on the ground. Check out those snowbanks behind me. They're just massive. Yes, it is November 20th. So many people are impacted. The kids, they can't go to school. A lot of road closures, highway closures as well. That's why we have a number of trucks here just waiting. They just can't make it down the highway. They also don't know how long they're going to be waiting for. It's just a question of when the plows can make for a better way down the area highways, and of course Mother Nature, right? Snow squalls are expected to carry on throughout the day. Still an additional 25 centimeters of snow set to come to this area by the day's end. Back to you inside.